Good evening, everybody. I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour of my garage. I've been asked to do this. I'm going to do this. Give you a tour of my garage. They wanted to see some of these cars, so I'm going to show them to you. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a tour I'm going to give you. Now this car here, is a 1934 Ford two-door sedan. Notice the suicide doors. The doors are open from the front. Can you see that? That's what I'm talking about. Wait a minute. Come on now. Come on. See how the doors open from the front? You see that? Is that slick? Oh, that ain't nothing but slick. But anyway, this car is what I call, it's a street rod, is what they call a street rod. It has a 350 Chevy engine in it, and it's been customized somewhat as far as the top's been chopped down. If you notice the slope on the vehicle, the top's been chopped down. Now it looks better than it did originally. It looked too high, but you can see it. The color is what I call fuchsia, and the hood and the fenders are what I call black raspberry. Sort of when you see it in the daylight, sunlight, it has a metallic black raspberry look to it. And with that fuchsia, it really pretty slick. But anyway, you can see here, if you look here at the back window, you can see how small the window is, you see. Yeah, it's been cut down. But it's a sharp car. I really like it. 1934 Ford. But let me take you around here to my other car that I really like. It's my 1951 Chevrolet Bel Air two-door hardtop. You know, it has, of course, you see the flames, and it has the 1955. You can see here the housing with the eyebrow there. That's a 55 headlight housing assembly. All that together put into this vehicle. It's a customized vehicle. You can see that. Has a 1957 Corvette grille in it. It has a nice clean look in the front. And you see the louvers in the hood. And what else we got with it? Let me see. We got what they call lake pipes on the side. They're just there for show. I don't have them hooked up. Here we got the beauty ring and painted red, all that, you know, hubcap, not a hubcaps, but that setup. And you can see I have the door handles have been shaved off. The door is open by way of a solenoid. You push, a button, and on my key fob, actually, you push that button and the doors will open. Anyway, this is, what I have here. And back here, these are my 59 Cadillac taillights. I have a pair here. That's what they look like. But the 59 Cadillac taillights, one on each side. And you can see the back here, 3-paneled window. It's the hard top. It's the good one. It's the one everybody wants. I think I showed you the back of this. So there's the back of that. Anyway, it's a nice little ride. Now this is what I call a hot rod, opposed to a street rod. This is a hot rod. This is more of a 50s look. You know, the way they did these vehicles in the 50s. That's what I wanted. I wanted a street rod and a hot rod. So I have them both, and I'm very, very satisfied with them. You know, I mean, there they are. Get a good idea of what it looks like. So I call this particular pink car, I call her Miss Fuchsia. And this one here, I call her Miss Wildflower. Miss Wildflower. So Miss Fuchsia and Miss Wildflower, welcome to YouTube. Yeah. But anyway, that's what I have there. Look up here, you see some neon signs. There's a neon Firestone F. And you can see this neon parking sign. And then along here, you can see some other signs. Put a tiger in your tank, SO, and some signs here. And here's signs here, right here, SO. You remember SO over here. And I'm going to tell you about my brother. I got my brother from another mother now, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He does these porcelain signs, and he does them, they're excellent. He only makes 100. 100, that's it. Once they're sold out, they sold out, and he sells them out like crazy as soon as he makes them. But there's 2 of them there. You can see them. They're real nice, real nice. I'll get them from him. I guess I can call him by name. My brother, his name is Mr. Clarence Perkins from Pittsburgh, PA. But he does these signs, and man, check him out. You know, he does a great job. He has a website, Mr. Clarence Perkins. Check him out. Check him out. Check him out. But anyway, here's some more of his signs right here. Look at that. See that right there? Excellent work he does. Excellent, excellent work. See here? But these signs here I'm showing you, they're sold out. These are the older ones, and you can't get them anymore. Unless somebody has some that they want to sell, that they get tired of looking at them or whatever, but I doubt it. I doubt it, you know, because his signs just, you know, he sells them relatively at a good price, and people generally get them and they keep them. But I'm going to show you some of his signs. I got to talk him up because he's my boy, you understand, Mr. Clarence Perkins. But well, here's another sign that this is actually a cloth sign, original. And then here's another one of Clarence's signs right there. And here's a nice sign here, you know, Amico. Here's another one of Clarence's signs right here, right there. And some more of his signs right here. And right, this Cadillac sign here, right here. This is one of my favorites there. Right there, some of his. And I call this Clarence's Corner right here. For his stuff right there, Clarence's Corner. But anyway, that's what that looks like. And this is a nice Atlantic Motor Oil cloth sign. I like that. Nice Chevrolet thermometer right there. And this is my boy, oh man, this is my baby here, 1940s Cadillac Service Neon. Original. I had to read neon, but it's all original, you understand? It's original clock, original neon and everything. My man he told me he had some old neon tubes and stuff. He even used the old neon glass that they had back then to do this, to re-neon my clock. So this is authentic, baby. Oh, this is the real deal. Holy feel, baby. Yeah, no smoking. You don't be smoking up in here. No, I ain't having that. You don't be smoking up in here. But yeah, here's another one. And here's some other Amico pieces. Good little sign here. 7-foot Coca-Cola, 1956, I believe it is. Sign. And this is one you don't see. This is like it's a canvas, plastic, almost canvas. Coca-Cola sign. Yeah, ain't that nice? And then over here, some other signs here. And porcelain drugstore sign and porcelain fountain sign. A nice metal Tasty Freeze sign. Nice light up. Dairy Queen. Yeah, on this side. And if you notice, Coke machine and all, you notice one half of my garage is, I try to separate them as gas and oil type stuff, and the other half is more of a food and drink and that kind of thing, you know. All ties in, you know, a little bit. This is another Coke sign there. Double-sided, actually. Yeah, it's double-sided. Yeah, it is. Yeah, go here. Yeah, double-sided. Now, this here sign here is a layaway sign, and Woolworths had this layaway sign years ago. And that's what that is right there. And, of course, I have a Marlboro cigarette sign right there. And you can look around here and see cigarettes. You know, I don't smoke, but you know, it's part of what went on back then. You know, they had, as far as cooking, cigarette machines and so forth. Of course, it still goes on, cigarettes. But here's a nice 8-foot, well, actually maybe about 7 foot, between 7 and 8 foot glass, reverse painted glass, wholesome bread sign right there. Hung that up there. A little bit of crack in it, but it's all good. It's all good. But I want to show you something here that's very, very unusual and unique. It's the only one I've ever seen. It's original, but I understand it's not American, it's Canadian, the way I understand it. Coca-Cola with African Americans on it. It's a metal sign. The only one I've ever seen. And I'm so happy with it. It's original, but it's they say it's Canadian. You know, of course, in English, but I really like that. And then in here, Pop Cola, you never see this one. I got this one. I really like that. I have people wanting to buy that from me and I ain't trying to hear that. You know, I'm not trying to sell it, you know. But, and then over here, some more signs here. I'm trying to get things together. Here's a Dairy Queen sign out of Minnesota, I believe. A little history behind this sign. They say they stopped these signs because Coke never sanctioned them putting their product on this particular metal sign. So they had to take and get rid of them. And I happen to have 2 of them. One inside and one up in my kitchen. And this one here. And here's some old signs. Snow crop. That was a sign that was inside of a freezer. When you lift the lid up, that's what you saw, you know. It was a snow crop machine, sort of a cooler type thing. But that was the inside. When you lift the lid up, you see that. So actually I have the whole lid there, see? And that's what that is. And here's a candy sign, Eskimo. Yeah, I like that. Nice graphics. Oh, my brother got his hand holding to his heart, my brother talking about big, fresh deli, baby. Big, fresh deli. Yeah. My brother. And then down here is talking about bread. Here's some big bread sign. Now up here is a drive-in theater sign. popcorn. Brother, mother popcorn. You got to have a mother for me. Popcorn, hot pretzels, all that, candy apples. I didn't like them. They got in your teeth and tore your feelings out. It hurt your feelings and tore your feelings out. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Down here, I got, somebody says, Snively, why you got, I got this all wooden carved thing here to chase the boogeyman away at night when I'm not in here. Yeah, he scared the boogeyman away. But anyway, this is my garage, and trying to get it together. I got some other things here. You know, you can see. You know, you can see some of this stuff here. Philip Morris, remember that call for Philip Morris? Yeah, Johnny, little Johnny right there. Lavestino or something like that was his name. Little Johnny. And look up here, I'm gonna show you this. Oh yeah, Metal Harlem Globetrotters. Sign. Yeah. So I showed you just about everything I got up in here. Yeah, I'm trying to get it together. Trying to get it together if I can. And after all, you know, when you're in these shops and garages, you always think about safety. Safety. So there's a tour of my garage that I've gotten done. I'm steady trying to get some things hung. And maybe in another year or so, I'll have it done as far as what I'm going to hang. And I haven't decided whether I want to hang anything from the ceiling or not. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, there it is. There it is. I hope you enjoyed what I've showed you. And stay tuned. One day if I live long enough, I'll have it done, and I can just sit back and say, well, job well done, you know. But I want to end by telling you this. You know, people said to me, Snively, why didn't you cover your walls with like drywall and all that? And the reason why I didn't want to do that, because why waste that money on covering my walls with drywall and then cover the drywall with these signs? So it made more sense for me, and it's cheaper just to go ahead and put the signs and try to cover as much area as you can with the signs and let it go at that. So with that, I'll leave you with thank you for looking and thank you for listening to this terrible voice I got. You know what I'm saying? People say, Snively, you got a good voice for radio, you know, but I don't know, you want the face, the face, you got a good voice for radio, but your face ain't worth a damn for television. And I said, I heard that. I heard, so they say, stay on the radio if you can, because your face ain't about nothing. But anyway, there it is. Thank you for looking, and thank you for listening. Have a good night, everybody.